Hey, welcome to Chow Time. I am Spike Spencer and you're in my kitchen. Today we're gonna do something so fast and easy. It's just kind of crazy. Actually, it's from my book. I did a dating cookbook called FoodGame, A Man's Ultimate Recipe for Dating Success. This is one of the recipes that I put in that book, and all those recipes are basically 5 ingredients or less. And it's a fantastic book. I highly recommend you go get it. Amazon right now. All right, what we're gonna do is we're doing a berry compote. Now, it is so simple, it can be any kind of berry. Strawberry, blueberry, blackberry, raspberry, doesn't really matter. But what I have here is I had a little berry blend, okay? I have it in the freezer. This is what's so great about this. Keep some berries in the freezer, and at any time, all you gotta do is cook those in a pan. All right, so far, you with me? I think everybody can do that, right? I think so. You put that in a pan. Then you add some sugar, or I like to add honey, because I'm not a big fan of sugar all that much. Sometimes you really need sugar. Sometimes you can go with honey. Honey is good. Honey's your friend. I'm gonna add some honey. Then, I'm also gonna add butter. That's right. I love butter. You know how I love butter. I'm gonna add a little butter because if you think about it, you know, berries and butter go really well in like pies and things like that. So add a little bit of butter and then a little bit of water. A little water, a little bit more, a little bit more. There we go. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring this up to a boil, a light boil. We may not even have to do that actually. But what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to let it slow cook. So what I would do in, for example, with FoodGame with a date, let's say you start the date out and you've made dinner, you're serving dinner. Well, you've got the raspberry or the berry compote just sitting on the back burner on low for an hour, 2 hours, whatever, where it doesn't really get boiling and get to be a problem. It's just there and it's just breaking down nice and slow. And then when you're ready to serve it for dessert, you come over with a potato masher and just mash everything up a little bit. It's sweet, it's chunky, it's juicy, it's creamy, it's all that good stuff. And we put it over ice cream. I'll show you how we're gonna serve it in a little bit, but right now we're just gonna let this do its thing. It's going to start to boil, then I'm gonna turn it down and let it simmer for a while until it's really, really down to where we want it. So now it's that time for me to take a quick break. And I'll come back and it'll be magically done. Watch. Ta-da! But this is done. Okay, so this has been sitting for a little while just on a nice low simmer. And we are going to now fix it up. That is really hot. I'm going to take that off with a towel because, yeah, see all that smoke? Nice steam. Okay. We've got our berries. Let's see, you can see our berries up in here. They are looking good, looking good. And we are now going to take a potato masher, start mashing them up. Mash, mash, mash. I may have added a little too much water to this, but that's okay. You can always thicken it with a little cornstarch, potato starch, and water, a little slurry. But you don't have to if you like it kind of thin. It's absolutely fine. If you wanted to take a blender to this and just really, really blend it and very, very nicely, then that would make it a coulis. So this is a compote. It's kind of chunky. It was cooked in syrup. A coulis would be really thin, and you could do that with the hand blender that I love so much. I really do. But now we're getting a decent amount. There we go. Also, you could, if you have a little too much water in here, you could also boil it down a little bit. If you bring it up to a boil, simmer it a little bit longer, and now it would get rid of some of that extra liquid. But we're going to go ahead and serve it up. I have a beautiful vanilla bean. That's what works really well. Vanilla bean there. It's a little melty. Not too bad. There we go. Get in there. Let go. Let go. Okay. I'm gonna pop some of this in here. Just drape it over. Oh my gosh. And there you have it, guys. That's it. Very simple. There's nothing I would put on top of that except maybe chop up a little fresh mint to pop on top of that. You could also throw a little bit of lemon zest or orange zest on top of that to finish it off. A lot of different ways you could go with this, but this is one of the easiest desserts I have ever dealt with, ever made. It's very, very simple. Just let it simmer and do its thing and don't mess with it until it's time to mess with it. And there you go. This is a berry compote, not a coulis. You could turn it into a coulis, but it's a berry compote. It's very, very easy. I hope you enjoy it and have some yummy, yummy dessert. This is Chow Time. I'm Spike Spencer. I'll see you next time.